Crossy Bro here. Follow me as I try to solve today's cryptic crossword. One across. Financial amends come in post and adjustment is needed. Okay, it's one of these long clues and we're looking at a sentence that doesn't really make sense. So we're looking for possible anagram, and when we see a word like adjustment, it confirms that we are looking for a anagram. So 12 letters, and our quick clue, if you like, definition we're looking for is this one, financial amends. So we're looking for 12 letters to make an anagram, which in this case is come in post n. Anagram signaled by this adjustment is needed. Okay, so when we break it down that way, it's a simple clue, simple structure, just a case of finding that word from these letters. Financial amends, compensation. Upset, vet, or run around. Okay, another anagram clue here. Around is the signal here. So upset seems like it could be an anagram clue, but in this case, it's the quick clue. So we're looking for 8 letters. Around, so anagram of those letters, vet or run. Upset, so we've got to think about the meaning of upset. Does it mean feelings of being upset, or does it mean physically upsetting something? In this case, it's the latter. So it's overturn. Something to sit on and fill out. So a double definition here. Fill out, I can recognize as you fill out a form. Something to sit on a form. Bend the leg can broke and feel only half. Bend the leg can broke and feel only half. So bend the leg is our quick clue. Ken broke. So we want an anagram of those 3 letters, Ken. And then we need 2 more letters. Feel only half. So that means 2 of the letters of feel. So it's either the FE or the EL. In this case, looks like the EL. Bend the leg, kneel. External view of exit, to watch over. Okay, so this is a charade clue. The answer is made up of 2 parts. The meaning of external view. Which is exit is out. Watch over is toward. Outward. They write his mightiness. So a double definition. So a word that means they write, and a word for a king or a lord or something like that. Might be thinking, so thinking of things that write 4 letters, they write pens. Gonna have to be more specific this one. Nibs. Nib of a pen. His nibs, his mightiness, his majesty. There's nothing at the end of countdown. So kind of 2 parts, kind of a double definition here as well. There's nothing. End of countdown. 4 letters. 0 means nothing. It comes at the end of a countdown. Money after working in a continental boarding house. So another double definition here. Money after working, so retirement, money, and a word for a continental boarding house. That is pension. Walk up and down if it has no route as a cargo boat. Okay, not quite so sure about this one. 5 letters. Walk up and down, I'm thinking pace, but that's not going to work. No route as a cargo boat. Don't know about that part. Thinking it could be tramp. Walk up and down to tramp. Okay, I'm not familiar with that second part. We'll come back to that later when we have some more letters. Dance one may cotton on to. So again, another double definition, but 2 parts here. Dance. Want the name for a dance. And something related to cotton or putting cotton on. That's a reel. Authorize a penalty in Ascot turning north. Authorize a penalty. Is our quick clue. Turning is an indication of a anagram. So in Ascot, we need an anagram of that. And we need one more letter, turning north, so the N at the end. Authorize a penalty is to sanction. Minors, or guys no pens can write about. Okay, so minors. That word about there is an anagram marker. So we're looking for 12 letters. So it's going to be guys no, or guys no pens is 12 letters. Right is given there to just make that connection with pens. And about is our anagram signal. Minors. So it looks like young. And what do we have left? Looks like persons. Minors. Okay, let's go through that one more time. So minors, yes. Anagram of these 12 letters, or guys no pens, can write about. So anagram signal there. This kind of connection here is just to make the sentence seem a little more natural. Putting that right there, pens can write. but really the important word that we want there is about, to show us that's an anagram. Very fat old bee swallowing sulfur. Okay, so old, in this case, is just the O. Bee, sulfur, so from the table of elements gives us just the S. Swallowing, so the S has to be contained in B. Very fat, obese. Three down, staple, different parts of flour. 6 letters. So there's 6 letters, different anagram. So we're looking for parts of flowers using staple. Pretty easy one, petals. Restricted in Outlook with a right to be sworn in. With a right to be sworn out, sorry. So, restricted in Outlook. We need 6 letters here. What have we got? A right. So that's the R. Worn out. One more letter, it must be the A. Right. To be worn. Anagram, signaled by out. Restricted in Outlook. Looks like narrow, narrow-minded. Set one apart from it so ale can be brewed. Set one apart. Looking for 7 letters. It so ale. Anagram, signaled by can be brewed. So again, this is one of those, like that other one with pen, where kind of giving some context or words there to continue the theme. We've got ale there, so brewed, can be brewed is also our anagram signal there. So ale, set one apart, looks like isolate. Mention of important people might mean taking a fall. Okay, if we look at the letters filled in, first letter, 4 words, looks like name. Mention of important people is name dropping. Let's see how that works with the clue. Might mean, so an anagram of those 4 letters gives us name. And taking a fall, the second part, checks out. At labor, do a group on a special assignment. Okay, let's look at the letters we have here. And it's 7 and 5. The last part looks like party. Talking about labor, Labor Party. That makes sense. At labor, do a group on a special assignment. Group on special assignments, a working party, right? Labor, working. Labor is the party of the working people. At least it should be. Okay, 10 down. Story. Okay. Quick clue there. Story of being without alternative accommodation is swinish. So this is a alternate letter clue. Don't come across many of these. So we're looking for 3 letters. What we're looking for here is accommodation is swinish, which is a pretty it's pretty easy to see what they mean here. They're trying to kind of blur it a little bit, but accommodation is swinish. Yeah, okay, pig. Where does a pig live? Lives in a sty. That's 3 letters. So it's really about figuring out the cryptic part. So this is an alternate letter clue, which means no, it's not. It's not an alternate letter clue. It is deletion without. Yeah. All right. So story being without alternative. So alternative is or. A or B, alternative. And we need 3 letters, so we're deleting the or, and that's how we get sty. Okay. 14 down. The musicians take water in France and bind the hair with it. Okay, so 2 parts to this clue. Musicians, water in France, to give us something that we bind the hair with. Okay, looking at the letters we have, the water in France is O. Musicians, band, bind the hair with a bandeau. Mend something if up before 10. Mend something, looks like fix. Let's look how that works. If up, so that's a reversal. That works. Before 10, Roman numeral. It is inherent with 9 at the sort out. It is inherent with 9 at the sort out. So when I first saw that 9, I was thinking IX, Roman numeral, but that can be a little bit of a red herring. So looking for 6 letters, the sort out, at the sort out, or the sort out is our anagram signal. We're looking for inherent. So which 6 letters are we going to use? 9 at the sort out. There's our 6 letters. Inherent is innate. Has in store some punishment for the old offender. Has in store, that's where we're making the division. Have something in store. Punishment for the old offender, so an old type of punishment. That is stocks. It may be the enemy who's so strange. Maybe the enemy Strange is alien. Maybe the enemy. Okay, that makes sense. And coming back to that 20 cross, walk up and down is to tramp. So I've learned that a cargo boat having no route is a tramp, or is it the verb that it tramps? Anyway, we solved the crossword for today. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. See you next time.